Hi, I'm Jialin from the group Super Mario. Our client Collective Ledger's overall goal is to increase the participation of people with disability in Paramenta joining sportability clubs. And my research question is how to identify suitable NDAS providers in Paramenta. Identifying suitable NDAS providers would help attract more participants to put their NDAS budget into sportability clubs in order to help collective leisure reach more underserved people with disability, allowing them to do sports. To investigate how I can identify suitable providers, I use the mixed research approach with two research methodologies, literature review and case study. For the literature review, I sourced the recent academic journals and articles from Google Scholar and UNSW Library, helping me better realize the trend and the challenges. In addition, I use the government data, particularly from the official NDIS website and the ministers of the Department of Social Services. There's also case from uh, ministers of the Department of Social Services too. Uh, However, I have to admit the limitation of using secondary data. For example, the data is updated every day. I try to download the information about the providers from the NDIS website and find the data downloaded was exactly the fresh data that had been released only the previous day. So providers may change regularly, and without first-hand data, it may be difficult to full uh, evaluate a provider. I use uh, the NDIS Finder tool on the NDIS official website to search for provider within like 5 kilometers of Paramenta and found 1,069 results. But most of them were not relevant to our client's goals, and most of the providers fell into the categories of senior care, program management, and daily activities. After considering the importance of accessibility for people with disabilities, I selected the active providers that have physical office in Paramenta and ended up with only 53 results. One of the key shortcomings that I found was when I tried to compare them, the official website did not have a complete rating system. I could only filter them with their profiles. And another key finding from my literature review was that many NDIS providers have offered multiple services already, rather than referring participants to external organizations. This is consistent with the insight of Professor Green, who found that since the introduction of NDS, competition in the market has discouraged collaboration among the providers. There are many choosing to extend their own services rather than just refer them. This behavior reduces like the effective referral methods for program, just like for collective leisure. I suppose it addressed the significance of strategically identifying which NDAS providers may still be willing to cooperate. I also found shortcoming in collective leisure's website during my research. If you click on the NDAS icon from the homepage, it will take you to the community progress page. Moreover, Clicking on Find Out More will show page not found for phone. And the only way to get the correct page is to click on NDAS and what we do branch, at the top of the home page. According to Nielsen, the first 10 seconds of a web page visit are the golden 10 seconds, and the circumstance of page not found may lose for people who are learning about the spotability, even potential NDIS providers. And we need to look for providers who focus on the rights of the participant and the quality of their services. Some are not doing quite well. Even there have been a few frauds that happened. And I researched that the last time a Northwest Sydney registered NDIS provider frauded related offenses totally more than 1 million in 2024. There was an improvement after NDIA strengthened its internal payment system, but that still means we need to look for those providers who with good credit, I think. These findings demonstrate that while the number of registered provider in Perimeter is very high, the number of viable partners is much lower, which presents a challenge for Collective Ledger's goal of building effective partnership with NDIS providers. And for the last part, I do not have first-hand data and may not be objective enough in my view of NDIS provider, and I have encountered difficulty in accessing data that is efficient. I will investigate NDIS provider further and specifically, and I will be sending out emails to try to get in touch with these providers. I will also discuss with my group members about my research outcome, finding suitable NDIS providers to help connect the participants to the program. And this is my reference list. Thank you for watching.